Happy Monday, friends. Thank you for coming to Monday Meetup. This is a special one, and I'm really, really excited to work through this with you. And I am going to waste no time and hand it right over to Kaylee so she can take us away.
Hello, happy Monday. So I got on one of the gold calls last week with Chris and Jason, and I had the pleasure of also meeting our new Central Region rep. She hopped on this gold call with us, and her name is Robin Torres. And she was so sweet, so sweet. It was so fun to meet her. And she, like Chris and Jason, kind of handed the call off to her. And so, like, what we did on that call with her is pretty much what I'm going to have you guys do tonight because, like, I was voice messaging Lexi throughout the whole thing, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I really wish I could have got her to just come on and do this, but she never responded to my email. So, sorry, guys, you get me instead. But anyway, Robin was just like so sweet, and she really dived in with us all, really with an exercise to focus on our mindset, which this is something I talk about with my students all the time is like a growth mindset versus fixed mindset. And we a lot of times get stuck in our fixed mindset, guilty. Like I was walking through the whole thing and I was like, this is me to a T. Like just getting stuck in, I'm here, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm doing, instead of like the growth mindset of like, where can I go and what can I do? So to start, you're going to need one piece of paper and your writing utensil. And the reason you're going to need both. So this one, just focus just on one piece of paper for right now. And what you're going to do is we're going to do a brain dumping exercise, which I know Lexi does, but I've never really been into like brain dumping a whole lot, but it was so good. So what you're going to do is I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes and we're going to sit in complete silence and you are going to brain dump. And here's your like prompt. You are going to write down every single statement that you say in your head, so you say aloud, you think, whatever, that is negative about yourself and your business. So a lot of times I think I can't do this, or this is not what I was meant to do, or whatever the negative statements you think about yourself and your business, you're going to write them down for 3 minutes. Go. All right, our 3 minutes are up. So I'm gonna just have you stop and take that paper and put it to the side. You need to have it like so you can see it, but just put it to the side. The next part of this activity is for every single negative statement you just wrote, on the next piece of paper, you have to make that statement a positive. So, for example, I'll give you one of mine. So I always write, I can't do this. So then on my positive paper, I write, I can do this. So for every single negative statement, you need to write it on a separate piece of paper as a positive. And there's a reason why. So hang with me. But you have 3 minutes to make every statement from negative to positive on a separate piece of paper. Go. Okay, our timer is up. I hope that you felt that was powerful. For me, that was really awesome to just like dump all of like the negatives I get stuck in all the time and make them positive. There's one more piece to this exercise. I should have probably tried this ahead of time, but I'm going to attempt to share my screen and we're going to see if this works. Will it let me? Yes? Okay. Okay, it doesn't want to share the screen. So hang on a second. Okay, we're just gonna punt. Sorry, should have tried that ahead of time. But I'm going to play a song. So on the call when we were on there with the exec team, Jason wanted us to all burn our negative paper, and he was like, "Well, we might get in trouble for that." So they kind of pivoted, and I'm going to play a song, and I'm hoping that you can hear it. I'll just play it from my phone. And while this music is playing, you are going to take your negative sheet, and together we're going to rip it up. Okay. So there are two types I really of people wish who should avoid. You could see the video, but we'll make it work. Sorry. Can you hear it? Hang on. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Think of me, I'll never measure love. More than just the sum of way behind and love. Remind me once again just who I am because I need to know. Ooh, you say I am when I can't feel a thing. You say I am free when I think I am free. And you say I am happy when I am full of joy. And when I don't belong, you say to me, I believe. The only thing that matters now is everything you think me. If I find my worth in you, I find my identity. You say I'm true when I think you say I am me.
taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh,
Okay, hopefully that was powerful for you. I thought that was really cool. Jason is the one that like picked out that song to play for all of us to like rip up our negatives. So it was really cool. The last part of it is then your positive paper is meant to be something that you see every day. So Robin recommended like taping it up next to your mirror in the morning and like saying them out loud every morning to yourself, just like to boost yourself up every day and remind yourself to start off every day with a positive. And I just loved that. I know some people were like, well, I don't want to talk to myself in the morning. So somebody recommended like recording it on your phone and then just like listening to it. Or at least bare minimum, just like reading through them. So, whatever works for you, you can take that for however you want to use it. But I just thought it was really cool to brain dump with them and then have positives to look at every morning. So that's it for me.
I love it so much. Thank you for taking us through that. That was so good. You now have to stop the recording because I made you the host. Or give me the host back. Either way.